Hey guys, this is the first time that I am attempting a reset on my channel, and specifically a personal reset. In a recent vlog, I made mention about me coming out of burnout, or I don't know what the proper phrase is, but that's what I call it, like recovering from burnout. That's more accurate. I realized that there's no point of finding myself again if I don't do things that I enjoy. And not that I don't enjoy the other things. I realized that I need to take control over the things that I can and have control over for myself as an individual, like as Logracia, not as a daughter, a wife, a mother, a sister, a friend, just as Logracia. I have compiled a list of 3 things that I want to look at for the month of May, and these are the 3 things that I've kind of neglected over the last few years and has shown up to be things that really stress me out. So we are going to chat about it, or I'm going to chat about it, and I'm inviting you in to listen. Those 3 areas of my life that I am specifically looking at working on in the month of June, or paying careful attention to in the month of June, are my personal work goals, which is my social media gig. I am officially moving from it being a hobby to it being work. And I did not want to do that before because work has a negative connotation for me, where it is a place that is stressful, a place that is not joyful, a place that is all those negative things that I experienced while I was in corporate. But I am able to redefine that for myself because I'm not working for anybody else but for me and my family. The second thing is to improve efficiency. And the third area is self-care. And we are going to dabble into these a little bit more during this video. Some are going to be a little bit deeper than others, and some are not going to be as deep, and we're just going to slide through them. I think the easiest to do is to start off with improving efficiencies. As much as this is a personal journey or a personal reflection or personal planning, I know that I would still be stressed out if my family is not taken care of. And in order for me to be able to focus completely on myself, I also need to know that I am doing what I need to do to make sure that they are taken care of. One of the things where I feel is the best way for me to improve efficiency around the house is outsourcing certain activities or tasks, and that is by appliances. So I will use my dishwasher, I will use my washing machine, I will use the things that I have access to, my bread maker, all of those things, to ensure that I can use my time as efficiently as possible. And I keep saying efficiently because another word is not coming to mind. But recently we bought a pressure cooker, and that thing has saved so much time. I don't have to stand over the pot all the time any longer. Put the items in there, I start it up, close the lid, switch on the timer and allow it to do its thing. And I can go and do other things, either around the house. I can read, I can watch TV, I can do so many other things in that hour instead of standing over the pot. And I don't know why I did not buy a pressure cooker when I was working, because it would have saved me a lot of time. Anyway, I know now, so I know now. The other thing is I need to plan and schedule my days better, and I'm not going to do it like for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The most effective way, I think, for me is to schedule a week, have important activities that I need to do during that week, and get them done. So whether I get them done over 2 days, I get them done in 1 day, or I get them done over the 5 days, that is up to me. But I think I put myself under more pressure if I schedule things every single day, and it keeps on rolling over. And that is why I was stuck with a very long to-do list. The next thing, I'm just going to run through a few ideas, and these are things that I may or may not get to in the month of June, but I would absolutely love to. And if I get to like 3 out of all of these, then I am happy. So the self-care aspect is not about getting my nails done, getting my hair done, getting my toes done, going for a massage, all of those things. I usually am able to get those into like on a good rotation, so it's not something that I have to like actively plan for. But what I do want to do is I want to make sure that I stick to my fitness goals. So I have been consistently improving my fitness activities. During the month of May, I did not. May was not a good month. Like May was a very emotionally taxing month. And I went easy on myself. I did as much as I could during the month of May, but I want to improve on that in the month of June, and I will actively work on that, whether it is going to the gym or doing exercises here at home or going out on a walk. I don't mind whatever activity that is. I just want to be more active and yeah, make me feel good about that. The second thing is to go on at least one solo date during the month of June, or to start doing that monthly. And that is something as simple as going through the drive-thru and picking up a chai latte, or going and having a slice of cake and coffee at a coffee shop or a cafe, or going for a walk at the beach. I don't want to spend a lot of money on this activity. I really don't want it to be that I have to find ways to make it happen. I want it to be as effortless as possible. The next thing is to have fresh flowers in the house. I've stopped buying flowers, and that is because they die. And you might be like, but girl, they're supposed to die. But I don't like it dying. But what I will do is I will try my best to get fresh flowers in. And I found a few places where I think they're not as expensive that it would feel like a waste if they do die. And I will reframe my mind from it dying and appreciate the beauty that it brings to me, because it's nice to see flowers in my house, because my house is very cold. It feels very cold sometimes, and not the temperature and not lack of love, but more like the way we have it decorated. It can feel very cold, and I think a little bit of color won't hurt anybody. And the next thing is books I've read, and here we're going to pause a bit because I want to touch on this book. I finished it a few days ago, and it was like into early June, but the bulk of this book I read in the month of May. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on the book because one of my mutuals is currently reading it, but yeah, the long and short of it, this is a romance novel. I realized afterwards sometimes you buy books because of book talk. I saw below the barcode that it says romance. I never noticed that before, but then yeah, maybe one day we'll talk about this book. But yeah, then I have picked out 3 books. I only finished one book. I didn't even finish that book in May because I started that book long ago, and I only buckled down and read it seriously during the month of May. And I could have finished it earlier or sooner if I scrolled less on my phone, but yeah. So this is the book that was recommended to me by a lady that I sat next to on a flight either from Joburg to Cape Town. It is called Foe by J.M. Coetzee. I started it, but then it didn't really grab me, so I'm going to pick it back up, hopefully. The book that I really want to... Okay, between these 2 books, I really want to read these 2. This one I shared with you guys before. I would really like to read this book. I don't know if I would get through the whole book in the month of May, but I will start. So this will be the first book that I start for the month of May. And when I am done, I'll move on to The Secret Lives of Baba Segi's Wives. I bought this recently. It was a recommendation on... I think it was Amazon that we bought this from, and I saw it around on BookTok as well. People have good reviews on this book, so I'm looking forward to reading this, and then it will be Foe last. If I can get through those books during the month of June, I would be ecstatic. And I can get through it during the month of June because if I spend less time scrolling on my phone aimlessly, then I definitely will. Then the last thing that I wanted to take you guys through with regards to personal work goals, and this one is going to tie in a bit more with the improving efficiency, because there are like say for example, all my recording equipment is like all over the house. Like there where I stop for the day, that's basically where it lands up, and I put it just like in a small little space. But my husband bought me a bigger camera bag earlier this week, and I am going to be moving all my recording equipment into the same space. I have also got a new chair for where I sit and I like do my makeup and stuff. I still need to put that together because I'm insisting on putting it together, and I don't know how to put a chair together. So I might need to ask for help because I don't know how to put a chair together. I'm sure I can follow the instructions, but yeah, we'll see how far we get to that. I really want to work towards getting paid campaigns on a regular basis. I don't think it's been a minute since I said that out aloud, and I know that it's going to take a lot out of me to do, because it's not going to fall out of the sky. It's going to require work, and I'm willing to put in the work. And I know that it may not happen in the month of June, but I'm not going to limit God and say it can't happen now. It will happen in 3 months' time when I'm ready, or whatever the case may be. I am ready, I am open, and I am working towards it to show how open I am. Then I would like to solidify my presence on my social media apps, especially YouTube. I have been neglecting this channel, and I don't like that. So I'm not going to make any promises as to I'm going to upload 55 videos a month and I'm going to... No. I will just do it. I think that like that brings everything together where we are for the first 5 months of the year, and the things that I've seen I need to fix, because it's the things that I can control. So before we close out this video, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you have not liked this video yet, please remember to click like. It's the little thumbs up. And if you enjoy the video, share it to somebody else. And if you have any tips or tricks on how I can improve what I touched on, please let me know. Like if you have a flower plug, or if you know how to keep flowers fresh for longer. I'm just thinking of like things that are popping into my head. Please let me know. I would really appreciate that. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always coming back to one of my videos, and for watching until the end. I really, really appreciate it. Bye guys.